Good day, everybody. It is Klaxon here, and if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe for more Miraculous Ladybug videos and news from me. So I have some exciting stuff to share with you guys. We have the release date for Miraculous Ladybug New York for France and the United States, so that's pretty exciting. But we also have some concept art and some clips, possibly from Miraculous Ladybug New York, that I'm going to show you guys as well. So if you guys are cool with those pieces of news, let's just go ahead and get into it. So right now we have two different airing dates for Miraculous Ladybug New York, and the first one is the French Disney Channel, and they are going to air it on September 26th, and we don't really have a time yet. I've seen some reports that it's going to air in the morning, but if you're in France, you are in luck because you will see it on that Saturday, September 26th. But if you're in the US, you'll actually get to see it a day earlier because it is airing on US Disney Channel at 8 o'clock EST at night. As for what's happening with Disney Plus, I'm not entirely sure yet. I do need to know because I am in Canada, if you guys don't know. But again, if you are in the US or if you are in France, you can watch it on live TV. But if you're like me and you're Canadian or you wanted to watch it on Disney Plus, we're still awaiting that information. So you guys should stay tuned. Whenever that is released, I am going to tell you because we did get confirmation that Miraculous Ladybug is going to be put on Disney Plus. But we don't really know what's going on with Miraculous Ladybug New York in that regard just yet. Now, let's get into the clips because that's the more exciting part of this video is the clips that I have to show you guys. So if you guys are wondering, these clips came from Lavanna Solomon's family, and I hope I said that right. The entire channel is in French. It seems like it's sort of a French like family channel or like family vlogger type situation, and again, it is all in French, so I don't really know the context, but I'm assuming that, you know, she's a pretty popular YouTuber in France. They have almost 1 million subscribers, right? So I'm assuming this was sort of a marketing bridge, if that makes sense, because her audience, which would probably be like parents and then kids, like I feel like that's pretty much the audience for like family vloggers and stuff. Definitely not like my area of expertise at all. I don't know anything about that side of YouTube, but I'm guessing they were like, hey, you know, this girl has a lot of like parents and then like their kids, they all watch these like family vloggers together and all that stuff, so why don't we advertise some Miraculous Ladybug goodness over there, right? That's my thought process. Now on this channel, we're all teenagers, right? Teenagers and young adults who love Miraculous Ladybug, but anyway, and so what you guys are seeing here is a storyboard, so I'll just let the clip play. There wasn't any sound other than them talking, and again, it was in French. So you see Majesta, she's trying to like stop this plane from like crashing down or something like that, and it's very interesting to see sort of the storyboard process. You can see there's a sort of like, there was a follow in English on the side, and that's for the camera to sort of swoop down and follow her, and so she's obviously trying to stop this plane from crashing. If I had to guess, I would sort of assume that maybe Marinette and Adrien are on this plane because they're going to New York. That would sort of be a cool little tie-in if she like saves them, you know, and they help like save her later. And so that was like the storyboarding. This is like the rough animation, and so you guys can see, I think that were there some classmates? There are definitely some NPCs, like the NPCs, like this is a video game. There are definitely some background characters we've seen before in that bundle, I think. Like that girl's hair looked very reminiscent of some of the background characters that we do get, in like other Miraculous Ladybug episodes, and you can see they had like some detailing on that one, like the stars were on her, even though like the rest of her obviously wasn't modeled. And then now we have a more modeled version, and so you see she has a little wave this time. She's like waving like, don't worry guys, everything's gonna be okay, all that sort of stuff. And again, the swoop. And so we sort of see the progress of like the animation and how it goes from that rough storyboard to this. And now like, look at this, like that is beautiful, like the sunset and everything, or the sunrise, I don't know. But then we have some character like model for referencing. And so we have Majesta and then we have Marinette. So you guys can obviously tell like she's older, she's an adult. Marinette's like a small teenager, all that sort of stuff. And then we have the turnaround model for that, which I think is really cool. We also have a shoe print. I think I saw a shoe print in there. And so then we have some facial expressions, and so you guys can see we have some like, oh my god, what does that say? Anger, happy, impressive, surprised, sad. So we have like some, you know, emoting, like some shrinking pupil stuff. Like this stuff is really fascinating to me, like just how they do all this. Like I think that this is really, really cool. So we have sort of that stuff, like a facial expression guide, which makes a lot of sense. And I think that this is really, really interesting to sort of look at, and we sort of get like like a real sense of this character, even though we haven't seen her yet. Now, this is what I thought was like laughably interesting, if that makes sense. So we have like the shading and the referencing on other characters, like Adrian, for example. So I think that they took Adrian's hair shading and like put it on her. But you know what I found so funny? Like, Miraculous is gonna be on Disney Plus, right? But all of the references here are DC, not Marvel, right? That's Wonder Woman. I'm pretty sure that may be Captain Marvel's boot, actually. I'm not sure. But that's like Superman. Like, they're using DC characters as a reference, but now Miraculous Ladybug's on Disney Plus. I just thought that was pretty entertaining, like, for my purposes. I don't know. I just thought that was funny. Especially because it's like, Miraculous isn't owned by Disney, but it's gonna be on Disney with all of like the Marvel stuff, and I don't think there's any Marvel inspiration here except for that boot. That may be a Captain Marvel boot, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's definitely Wonder Woman, and that's definitely Superman. But I think that this is cool too, because you can see the inspiration for this character, you know, like other well-known American superheroes and all that sort of stuff. They sort of like blended all of them together, you know what I mean? This is kind of Black Widow-y, but I'm pretty sure like this is drawn like another Miraculous character, so I think that this is just maybe like some concept art, you know what I mean? But I think that that's really cool to see, like, all the stuff that they took inspiration from. I think that that's really neat. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh my god, is that all DC? Like, oh no. So I thought that was pretty funny, especially sort of with the context of what we have here, right? And so yeah, I really sort of liked seeing this part of the process, like how they're designing this character. I think that is Captain Marvel. Like, the more that I look at the shoe, I think so. But yeah, I just thought it was so funny that they used Superman and Wonder Woman. I'm like, we don't talk about them in this house. Like, that's DC. But yeah, so you guys can sort of see the rest of that. There's also the character model that we have in here, so it's another sort of turnaround model. We also have another turnaround model, which is actually like with her outfit on this time, I guess you could say. And so we got that. I think that she looks like really cool. We have this like blue guy, so I don't know if he's like friend or foe. I don't know if he's like a bad guy or like a superhero friend, but that's interesting. So we're not only gonna get Majesta, we're also gonna get some other people. Now, here's what I thought was cool, right? This is Dark Owl, and that's what the principal at the school, like, he's obsessed with this character, but this character is real and, like, in America. Like, I thought that was awesome. Like, I think that that's so cool. I think it is. Like, is it not? It has the same symbol, and then you have, like, a sidekick over here. Can't really tell who that, but I'm like, he looks so cool. Like, that's such a nice tie-in. I wonder if the principal is going on the trip with them, because that would be funny to sort of see that. But yeah, this is basically the end of the video. So not only did we get to see Majesta, but we also got to see some of her friends, possibly some of the good guys. I think that blue guy, he kind of looked like a bad guy, to be honest. I don't think he's a friend. I think that Dark Owl and then like that girl, they're Majesta's friends, but that blue guy, like, I don't think so. So yeah, guys, that was some pretty cool stuff to show you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Remember to subscribe for more Miraculous Ladybug videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!